Hey guys, welcome back to the Financial Minute. My name's Josh. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be talking about, how you can turn $100 into $1,000 in 24 hours. And it doesn't cost you much more than your time. $100. How do you turn $100 into $1,000? Let's get right into it. First, let's start with why you'd want to turn $100 into $1,000. Well, I think the reasons are obvious. Inflation's running rampant. Everybody's living paycheck to paycheck. I think 60% of the population does not have any savings. There's a reason right there. You need to make $1,000 in a day with only $100 in your pocket. Let's get into it. Okay, number one, go out, buy yourself a pressure washer. I just hired someone to pressure wash my house. It cost me over $300. They were there for like an hour and a half. They did an excellent job. It was money well spent because I don't have a pressure washer and I don't have time to go out there and pressure wash it. And I don't really like pressure washing. So my neighbor, he had a car he had detailed with a pressure washer, and a guy came out because, you can't rely on the water supply, so they bring a pressure washer, they put soap in the pressure washer, I don't know, but they use a pressure washer detailing cars. There's another way to turn $100 into $1,000. You go out and buy yourself everything you need to detail a car for probably right around $100 or less, and make a few $100 for like an hour and a half's worth of work. You do a good job, and the customer might even tip you over that. So if you have a neighborhood with a lot of really nice cars, this could be excellent to get started with. Also, boats. Don't forget boats. Boats are a maintenance nightmare. Everybody loves having them, but nobody likes to clean them and wash them and detail them. And there's so many things to do on a boat. If you live in an area where there's a lot of boats, go out, get yourself some cleaning supplies, start approaching people with boats, offer your services. You'd be surprised. $300 for a couple hours worth of work, it could be yours. And you do that 2 or 3 times a day, there you go. You're up to $1,000. Okay, so maybe you got a lot of stuff to sell, or maybe you know how to get stuff. Let's get into reselling. It doesn't take a lot to get into reselling. You can set up an eBay account, an Etsy account that don't cost any money. Maybe you have the knack for buying stuff cheap and selling it for $1. I've gotten into this myself. We used to buy stuff at yard sales. Stuffed animals. You can make a lot of money with stuffed animals. Who knew? There's a lot of stuffed animals that have a very high value, high sticker price, and you can buy them at yard sales for next to nothing. You just got to kind of know what you're looking for. Be a specific stuffed animal. There wasn't many made. It doesn't have to be stuffed animals. It can be anything. But kind of find your niche, know your niche really well, and then go yard sailing. Go on eBay. Sometimes you can get stuff really cheap on eBay and then just turn around and sell it on eBay or Etsy or Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. Reselling is definitely a way to make some really good money in a hurry. If you know what you're doing, you just got to buy right. The trick is buying right. So if you can buy right, it's all yours, man. Okay, YouTube now. Start a YouTube channel. It doesn't cost any money. Now, I know what you're saying. That takes more than 24 hours. And you're right, it does. Well, it doesn't take more than 24 hours to set it up, but it does take more than 24 hours to make $1,000. But you do what you love and just put it on YouTube. You. What do you like to do? What do you like to make? Where do you like to go? Just vlog your life and put it on YouTube. And you never know. You might go viral within 24 hours. You just don't know until you try. But here's the key. Even if you don't, with YouTube, you have to post regularly and not give up. That's how you get somewhere in YouTube. It's not by going viral. Viral is definitely a bonus. It's something that you hope happens, but you don't count on. Next, we have selling digital products. You ask, what is selling digital products? What do you mean? Well, nowadays, it's really easy to sell stuff online because all you gotta do is set up an Etsy account, set up a blog, go set up an eBay store, and you post what you want to sell. But with digital products, you're posting exactly that, like digital products. Maybe you have a really cool setup for how you do your finances, how you keep track of your finances, how you budget. Make a spreadsheet and upload it on Etsy. Sell it for $10. It doesn't cost any money to get started. The cost of the raw materials is next to nothing because you're just selling a digital product, and a lot of people really struggle with finance. They struggle with balancing their budget. A lot of people make a lot of money selling digital products like budgets on Etsy. Maybe you like creating helpful content. Maybe you want to create a website where you just pay to learn something. Maybe you're really good at pottery. So you start a Maybe you put together some courses. Maybe you're good at pottery. You put together a course teaching people how to do pottery, how to make cups, how to make mugs, how to make plates. Plates are hard to make. If you know how to do this, you set up a self-help website and people pay you to learn how to do pottery or whatever it is you know how to do. Maybe you know how to create websites. You set up a course that teaches you how to do online website design or maybe graphic design. You know what you like to do. You know what you know how to do. You know your skills. Maybe you know how to work on cars. You set up a course teaching people how to do the basics working on cars. There's all kinds of courses. You just go online, Google setting up courses, and there was websites where you can set up a course and people can pay you to access that course. And last but not least, guys, invest in yourself. Above all things, invest in yourself. You teach yourself something new that's going to make you money down the road. That's the biggest investment you can make. Yeah, you can invest in Bitcoin, you can invest in stocks. They may go up, they may go down, but if you invest in yourself, that has nowhere to go but up. So make sure you're investing in yourself. Above all things, teach yourself new content, read a book. It's really healthy to be reading anyways, but if you don't have time to read, maybe you listen to online help while you're driving or walking or jogging, etc. Listen to a book, go on to Audible, sign up for Audible, listen to a book, learn something new that way. But I really do recommend sitting down and just reading a book because it's not only good to learn things, but it also helps keep your cognitive abilities going well. It helps keep you cognitive and it helps teach your brain to remember how to read, commas, periods, etc. So really important to teach yourself, and I especially recommend reading a book because that not only teaches you a new concept, but it keeps your brain fresh with grammar, etc. You become a better reader by reading more. So make sure you're reading a book, but if nothing else, listen to them via Audible or YouTube, etc. You can go on YouTube and just Google most popular books or most popular self-help books on YouTube, Audible, etc. Make sure you're teaching yourself a new skill at least once a month. I recommend reading every day if you can, if not every other day, no less than once a week though, guys. Make sure you're reading, teaching yourself something new every day. That's more important than anything else. And you can put those skills to work to make you money. Could be way more than $1,000 a day. The sky's the limit. You learn a new concept and then you teach other people that new concept. You can make as much money as you can imagine. You just got to be patient. You can't give up. You can do it, guys. Remember, only you can make your financial dreams come true. Don't delay. Get started today. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Did I miss something? Do you have an amazing idea that hasn't been talked about? Put it down in the comments. I will let you know what I think. Everybody else, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Be safe. God bless. Bye.